So we have here an update on the Typhon. Bought a TLR tuned roller. I've had 20 packs through it, so I thought I'd best give it a good service. So let's go through things that we've been doing. You see from the stickers, we might be having some SkyRC stuff here and some RPM and some Arrma skins. So let's get the cover off and show you what we've been doing to the car. And notice the bumper's not a usual feature either. So moving inside, it's just got 2S in, so I've just been giving it a shakedown running the car park. We'll put the video up after this one. Obviously the 2S batteries get pretty warm running this car. Motor wise, it's fine. ESC, absolutely fine. You can do up to 6S on this. So what we've done since last time is we've had the front diff out. For those of you that don't know, you only have to take 2 bolts down here out and these 2 bolts here and undo the bottom shock, so you can lift this panel off and then you can pull the diff out. Really easy for servicing. In this particular case, this isn't a standard Arrma part and you have to take this off as well to get the front diff out, just these 4 screws here. So what's changed since last time? We'll look at the electrics first. So I have gone from the XR8 SCT hobby wing and I've put a SkyRC TS150 Pro competition in. The difference between the Pro and the competition is the Pro has a plastic case and the competition's all aluminium. I've actually modified this board. I've taken the lip off the mounting post to allow me to get a bit of gap at the front here between the receiver wires that was rubbing on the metal frame here, and we've used a bit of heat gun as well as the tape to secure this on. I'm not going for a shelf queen here, so my mods are a bit Heath Robinson. I've fitted a bit of mesh to the fan to keep the dirt out, and the same on the Isidro brand 40mm fan I've put on the back. The reason there's a patch on there is I stupidly put my finger through it. So just running it, it was cogging a lot. I'm not sure whether the sensor lead is A, any good, or B, this is just how the SkyRC cars are, because I've not run a Sky with a sensor before. But I have noticed while I was running, I think my gear mesh is a little bit tight here, so I'm going to loosen that off a touch. Modifications wise, we've still got the GX 38 kilo servo in, great piece of kit. We've gone to the Sky ESC and the matching X8 Pro 2150 kilovolt SkyRC motor, 4268 size. We've fitted EXB aluminium braces front and rear. The clever little thing is this is the plate that comes with the kit, actually says EXB on it, but when it was mounted with the plastic, it's flipped the other way up using this hole. But Arrma have cleverly allowed you to just flip it to mount the EXB parts. The bumper as well is a EXB item, and turning it over you'll see that it has a built-in skid plate. I've added a skin from Arrma Skins, which was bought 2, got 20% off. I'm not on commission, but they're a nice product. And I've added a RPM skid plate on the back here, but as you can see it's adequate for the job, overlaps the back of the car. I've also put a wheelie bar on. I doubt I'll need it with a centre diff, but obviously these are my on-road tyres just for messing about in the car park at home. So we've addressed the front suspension, which I thought was way too soft for bashing, and I've gone from the kit 550 to 750 weight, and I've gone in a hole as well, which slows down the shock action. So we've got some nice damping rebound. I've added some droop. There's a little adjuster in the back of here and here. You can probably see it better from this side, just in there, and it affects how much you can let the car droop so that it rolls over the bumps easier. So I've slowed the suspension down with thicker oil using the kit springs, and I've added some droop to ride the bumps better. Centre diff is now metal GPM mount at this side, and we can see from the other side here it's got an Arrma metal diff case. We've gone up to 100k on there. Kit standard I think is 60,000, so we're on 100,000 now. using pinions from Surpass Hobby, and then on the back I've put the 750 weight in as well, but I've left the shocks in the standard position. It's good, it doesn't bounce when you drop it, you know, the bounce test, front and rear, you know, it's, you know, it's great, but I think you might want some lighter oil in the back. Don't worry about this mess, that's a welding gun repair to the wheel, they're only my bashers. So we achieved on 2S running about, we achieved 26 miles per hour, so I'm hoping for 50 something on 4S. And I might even give it a go on 6. I've bought some 3SZ batteries to have a go. Obviously I've modified the radio box to fit the aerial, get the aerial wire in the sky, it's always better for signal. And I've just sealed that in on the inside with some silicone, which does the job to keep it waterproof. And then front diff inside here, we've gone to 10k from 7,000, which is kit standard. And same on the back diff. We've gone to 10k, and again on the back it's just mirror image of the front. You take this screw, this screw, this screw and this screw out, and you can lift it off. You have to actually undo this to release the sway bar on the back, or take the spoiler off, the wing off to get out. But other than that, it's all good. So I'm quite impressed. We're going to get it out. I'm going to alter the pinion mesh. I think it's just a touch too tight. I'm going to try a different sensor lead as well, because we had loads of cogging on there, which is, you know, I didn't get on the Hobbywing XR8 at all. And I've got a TS150 Pro I've got in a slash that I'm using sensorless, and I've got no cogging on that either. So I don't know, it's a bit hesitant. There's maybe something wrong with this lead. This lead came with the motor, but I've got a spare one of these, and I've got a Hobbywing one and another spare one, so we'll swap that out and give it a try for next time. This is just car repair micro mesh, just to keep the stones out the filter, out the fan. Other than that, it's kit standard, towing the same. I've added a little bit of tow out at the front, slow the steering down a touch. It still handles admirably well. Overall, I'm impressed. I think it's going to be a great bit of kit when I'm done. And as far as my Heath Robinson mods go, on the body here, when the body's on, you will see, I'll just chuck this on randomly for a second, you will see that, as you will know, there's a massive gap here at the back. I've actually cut some pieces of mesh here, and I've got some edging strip. I'm actually going to make a mesh panel for each side to help keep the rocks and the dirt out. There's not like fiddling. And these vent holes here, I'll probably mesh these up as well, I would think, at some point. So meanwhile, thanks for watching. This is the update. I'm going to upload the quick 2S tryout video, including me crashing into the phone at the end, which I'm sure you'll all love. Thank you for watching. Please like, please subscribe, please tell your friends. All the items here have been listed on my other videos, so please look at the other videos, look at the descriptions, and you'll be able to see what kit I'm using. Thanks very much. See you next time, guys.